against the Pace Vikings. Joe, it seems like it's been a while since we've been up in the booth here at Bogus Stadium. Been a couple of weeks away. It's been a while since we've seen Harlingen South here, which was the first game of the season, right? Or at least for me. You've seen another one in addition to that. But got a couple interesting storylines coming in here. Both teams coming in undefeated in district. How about that, Joe?
Yeah, we got two very hot teams coming into the district here. We got the Pace Vikings coming in and winning the last two games. We got Harlingen South winning the last three games after losing their first two, so they're on a roll as well. It seems like that the season's getting going there, and they've gotten the things together, and they're starting to get their rhythm going, and it couldn't happen in a better time than district time. We're looking forward for a great game this afternoon or this evening, and but yeah, I'm expecting a really good game here tonight.
Yeah, excited to have this game here tonight. For those of y'all watching live, thanks to KHGN, obviously here in Harlingen, and thanks to Real Sports Live for this opportunity to be able to broadcast this live video and audio. And so stay with us throughout the game. We're going to be excited to cover this football district play here at Bogus Stadium tonight. Pace, Hawks. It's going to be an awesome battle, I believe. Battle of two undefeateds, like you said. District is the most important part of the record, and it's going to get going here tonight. All right, folks, here we go. And looks like South's going to be returning this kickoff here tonight, as Pace will be kicking off. Excited to see this.
I think they deferred. They won the toss, but they elected to defer. So South will be receiving the ball, and so Pace. I think we're going to get to see the South offense. Which, Aaron, like you said earlier, it's been a couple of weeks since we've seen these. Since we've seen either of the Harlingen teams. We had two open buys here at Bogus Stadium, so it's going to be really cool to be back and get to see a good football game. And I think we're in for a good one tonight. They're both coming in 2-0, and one coming in 3 in a row and 2 in a row with winning streaks. So somebody's winning streak's going to end tonight. Yeah, and your eyes are not deceiving you. That's the first time I've seen these all-orange uniforms by the Hawks, by the way. Pace is going to be in that all-white, both in white and green mostly, but the Hawks are going to differentiate themselves tonight with these bright orange-looking uniforms. And so new uniforms being rocked this year by the Hawks, and they're excited to get this going. Here we go, kickoff time here at Bogus Stadium, and here we go. We are underway. Going to be a nice deep kickoff here, and it looks like it'll be a touchback. Is going to let this go over his head. Yeah, it's a good idea there. Let it go, get the ball at about the 25-yard line, and can't wait to get to see the offense and see how they've been clicking, because they've been putting up some good numbers on there as well. August, number 2, and he's going to be there in the helm, August Wilson. And went down earlier. That's a game that you called, Joe, I believe. I think he got hurt in that game? Yes. Yeah, he did. And but he was able to come back, I believe. But, yeah, he got hurt towards the end of the game there. And they've kept him on, and they struggled a little bit with him, Aaron, but they've managed to keep him on, and he's been putting on 3 games in a row. And he can throw, he can also run, but right now he throws one in the dirt, and I'm wondering if that's going to be an incomplete pass, though, right? It looks like they're calling it a fumble. That's going to be Pace ball. I saw number 24 get on it. I saw that. But here's the thing. There's no replay that the officials are going to be looking at. But if you look at this replay, not sure if we're going to get this here for you, it actually looked like his hand was going forward and looked like he threw that into the ground, Joe, which would be an incomplete pass. However, it has ruled a fumble on the field. It will stay a fumble, and Pace gets an early break in this game. That's a good point there, Aaron. I did see kind of in there, but he struggled getting the ball. He had an opportunity to jump on it, but I think he was trying to pick it up and do something with it. The best thing would have done is to just fall on the ball and take a loss, because now you give Pace, you give them the ball, and they're getting the ball in the second half, and you're getting the ball right here at the 10-yard line. Well, look, watching this Pace offense here in warm-ups today, I was pretty impressed here with the quarterback. He'll toss it to number 4 and gets a few yards here. That's going to be René Salinas from the pitch for number 1, Brandon Narvaez. Yeah, that was a good pitch by Salinas. Salinas ran it up, and he managed to get a couple of yards, but South's defenses has been playing in the last 3 games I've been watching, and they have been playing pretty well. And they've been getting, a little stingy down in the red zone. So I think right now that they're going to show. They're going to need to be their stinginess again, Aaron. It's a big test early on the game, right? To get the ball inside your own, end zone, backed up to your own end zone, I should say. And so South is up for it here. But look at this. Narvaez goes to the air. He let this one fly out. It looks like it is caught. Not for much yards, though. But they're going to rule that a reception. He got that to number 8 on the reception. That's going to be Ivan Gonzalez. Yeah, he might even lost a yard. No, maybe not. No gain.
Going to bring up 3rd down for Pace.
Yeah, they didn't move anything, so it was a no gain.
Yep.
Well, so far South has been holding up on defense, Aaron, and that's a good thing. Because when you give the ball down here, you're at least guaranteeing almost 3 points 99% of the time. If you can come away and stopping them and only allowing 3 points, I think it's a win for the defense, considering the fact that, what they were put into.
Third down coming up, and 10:32 remaining in the first quarter. Thanks for joining this live broadcast today. Just getting started. Give me timeout right away for Pace Vikings, it looks like. And, they got an opportunity right here, Joe. They were given a gift.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Red zone or inside the 10-yard line, that's a big, plus for Pace so far. If we're playing a possession game where they're actually going to be ahead right now.
All right, Brandon Narvaez, the quarterback. I have him here as a senior quarterback for Pace Vikings. I formation, a little old school formation here for Pace. Number 44 is going to be the fullback in this formation. That's going to be Juan Velez. I'm going to try to read out as many names as possible here, folks, especially for you watching from Brownsville or fans of Brownsville tonight. But thanks again for tuning in. Let us know here in the comments where you're watching from tonight. It's kind of cool to see different cities, even different states sometimes, even sometimes different countries we've seen, Joe, throughout, throughout the years. And it's pretty neat to see that. So thanks for joining us in this live broadcast. Just, what a blessing it is to be able to bring this live video. We started this a couple years ago, and it's been great to do so. So here we go, folks. Third down. It seems like this is taking a long time to get to this third down play, Joe. But here we go.
Yeah, it does seem like a long time. It seems probably been about a couple of minutes here.
Number 1, Brandon Narvaez under center this time. He will look to pass, not even play action. Good job with the offensive line bringing that defense in. He's got an open receiver, but nice hit at the right moment, and he drops the football.
Oh, he was open there, and he threw it right on a little high where he can get it, but he got hit as perfect timing. I want to say by the South defense. That was perfect timing because as soon as he caught the ball, he got hit. So he never got to plant his possession in, and of course now you rule a field goal. Well, it looks like it, yeah. But good job on the defense for now allowing that touchdown.
Yeah, big stop. You mentioned it earlier. It's like, South has been playing really good defense lately, not allowing a lot of points, and they were put to the test early in this game. It looks like they have held for now. Number 80 is in to try this 3-point attempt, and that is Emilio Guajiche. All right. If I said that wrong, please let me know. But that is
Emilio did a good job there.
That's good. Guajiche with a 3 points.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live.
A world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day one in Los Fresnos, a path that starts with a solid foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional educators. The path to college starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
Defense to stand right here. You're putting the defense in a lot of pressure to start the game at the 10-yard line, and you to come back and only allowing 3 points, that's a win for the defense by far, and that should get them motivated right now.
Seems like just a blink of an eye ago, Pace was kicking off, and now they're going to kick off yet again. Little stutter step there, right? I mean, it seems like it just happened. Here we go. Will this one be returned? It looks like it will. It's brought out at the 10, now 15, out to the 20. Nice move. Big hit there, but he's able to get around that. That's number 8, Dylan Anaya. You will hear his name. The sophomore has been finding ways, or they've been finding ways to get him the football. And he's electric when he gets a hold of that.
Yeah, he's very fun to watch when he gets the head of the ball. But, Aaron, you said it properly. He got a big hit, but he bounced right off of it and was able to get a couple of more yards. Good job there on the special teams by Pace. But Dylan Anaya, we will be calling out his name quite a bit this game here. But it's going to be one of them he's going to be a key factor, I think, in this game.
And I think he's in at quarterback. They're going to go ahead and make the switch here on the second drive. August was fumbled on that first drive, and so now they're going to put the sophomore Dylan Anaya in that shotgun formation. He's going to throw out to his receiver. I think that's Vergara on the outside, and he can be electric with a football. He does a great job getting a few yards and getting out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a good pass. That was a good, very sharp play. I mean, he took the snap, threw it on the right-hand side. And, you know, it wasn't a big gainer, but, you know, it's enough to move the, 4 or 5 yards. And that's what you want. Get every play, get 3 to 4. And then you get a manageable third down. You know, if you keep doing this, the 3 or 4 plays, yards per play.
That's all you need, right?
That's all.
4 and 3 gives you 12. Here we go, handoff to the right-hand side. Look at him break. Oh, man, he's breaking out to the 40, the 45, 50. Here he goes. He's got speed down to the 30, 25, 20, 10. This is going to be a touchdown for number 9 of the South Hawks.
Sanchez.
David Sanchez.
Boy, he got through the creases really quick, Aaron, and he was able to get a touchdown really quick. But there's some penalties. Hold on. Uh-oh.
It's coming back, folks. Yeah, if you're a South Hawks fan, you were just excited, and all of a sudden it's like someone took the air out of your lungs. Because there's a couple flags, and the officials are staying on this side of the field. So this long, beautiful run by David Sanchez, number 9, is going to come back.
Yeah, you really hate to see that because that was a great run, and then the hole opened up pretty easily, and he was able to, you know, take it down about 75 yards, and now for all that to take it back. And now instead of 2nd and, you know, 6, you're going to be 2nd and 16 at least. So that really, well, it depends what the holding call was.
First down.
I guess they gave him a little bit of yards.
Spot foul there.
Yeah, it was a spot foul.
Man,
so that happened downfield.
What a big turn of events. Pace is right now. If you're a Pace Vikings fan, you're like, whew, that was a close one, man. You almost had it open up on you, and so you get another shot right here. First down and 10, second down and 10, I'm sorry. And it's going to be a quick hit to the outside. Making a nice pass, nice completion, 5 yards, third down.
Yeah, that was a good pass. You know, that's what we were talking about earlier. Just getting those little pieces, Manage it, wear down that defense of Pace. And that's exactly what South is looks like they're going to keep doing. But, man, that was still a killer run, man. And it's
by the way, by a number we're not used to calling, David Sanchez is not a name that we really call too much, right? And he showed a lot of athleticism. This is Moss Boss, on the other hand. This is the one we are used to calling. Stiff arm there, drops his shoulder pad. That's a first down for the Hawks by the big run. Carlos Moss Boss.
Yeah, Moss Boss coming around the right-hand side, able to get those. He's got a lot of speed. It doesn't look like it, Aaron, but for a big guy. And I say big guy because he's a very powerful hitter. I mean, he likes to go down, you know, mostly his runs are usually between the tackles. But when he does go around the edges, I mean, look, he was able to get around the edge, pick up 6-7 yards, and able to get that first down. And that's exactly what we're talking about, just getting those bits and pieces. And Harlington's right back at the 45-yard line, and, you know, they're getting ready to keeping this drive alive.
Dylan and I are looking very comfortable, very poised there. He's a sophomore quarterback. This time he gives, but then he pulls. He's going to get around the left-hand side. He does have speed. Chase to the out-of-bounds. Good job there on pursuit by Pace.
Yeah, that was a good pursuit there by number 55 for the Pace Vikings. Able to lose about a yard or 2 on that one. So, you know, that's what you want to do is always a yard loss or anything like that. It's a very good thing. And then you got 2nd and long, 2nd and 12 to go. And but good job in the pursuit by the Pace Vikings there.
Yeah, I like to see that hustle there on both sides of the field, and Pace definitely doing a good job getting to that football, right? And everybody swarming to the ball is what they like to say. And good job there by Pace. Second down and about 12 coming up here for the South Hawks. Dylan Anaya steps back. He's going to pull it, gets around the corner here. Here comes the pressure by Pace again. Will he let this one fly? He does, receiver, but no, out of bounds. Good effort there to extend the play by Dylan Anaya, but really just didn't get a receiver open downfield.
Well, Aaron, on that play, that was a good thing. I don't think he was trying to get the receiver. He just had a receiver in the area just so you could not take another loss again, because he was going to able to take another loss on that one. So good job on that part. And good, you know, now keeping it 3rd and long though. But still, you know, the thing is, you wasted another down, did not pick up anything positive, and that's going to make it a real tough 3rd down to complete here for South. Good job on the Pace defense right now. They're hustling out there.
This is where you need resolve here by the sophomore quarterback. Nice quick hit. Number 11 makes a move inside, but good pursuit yet again by Pace, and they're able to turn them. Remember that big run that was called back, Joe? Now South is faced with a 4th down.
Yeah, and it's going to probably be more like, you know, they're going to punt. Well, I don't know. They're looking at it. Izzy's thinking about it.
Well, that defense held inside the 20, right? So
well, you know, when you have a defense here like that, I wouldn't. You know, I wouldn't.
Too early, maybe?
Not
I don't know.
gamble here.
I think they're going to probably say it's too early to gamble like that. Because guess what? If you pin that pace, you know, offense down here, and your defense can hold that, then you give your offense a better shot. So, like you said, it's a field position game right now.
Yeah.
And they're going to just trust.
Yeah, right now, like you said, it's too early, and
I like to see the gamble, though, right? I think we all do.
Yeah.
A nice tackle there by number 32. Is that that's the other Anaya, brother. That's Caleb. That gets down there on special teams also. He kind of, you know, but
Watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We're the Pace Lady
the middle wide open. There's the 50, the 40, 35. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Number 44 is going to take it to the house, and that is touchdown. Pace Vikings, number 44, Juan Velez.
Aaron, that opened up right in the middle, and it opened up right like the Red Sea there, and it was able to. Wow, I really didn't see exactly what happened. I was just kind of looking. I was caught off guard. I ain't gonna lie to you, but the next thing you know, I'm seeing him, and all I saw when he was already outfield, he already was 5 yards ahead of everybody else. So, oh man, you know, I'm kind of shocked here at the score here. Right now we got Pace 9. You're looking to get their 10th point to South 0 right now. And you know, Aaron, we can call that penalty, that long run by Sanchez, how it just kind of flipped over. You know, take away the
big
penalty,
momentum.
and we're looking at a 7-3 ball game. And then here we go, we're at 10-0.
Wow, man, you're right. It's a turning point in the ball game early on. You know, big holding call gets it back. You know, I was watching Narvaez on that play, and he did such a great job because he actually handed off right to Velez.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports.
Vikings 10, the South Hawks 0. Remember, this is a district game, Aaron. So this is a very important game for South. Yeah, this is. They're both undefeated in district, and South coming in with a 3-game winning streak. The Pace Vikings coming in with a 2. So very important game here.
You know, and honestly, you know, as a football fan, period. You know, just kind of look at the schedule and look at the standing and so on and so forth. I mean, really, you know, people have been talking about, as far as this district goes, is South and Donna. And, you know, Donna's also undefeated. And so it was kind of like, man, the district game is going to be decided by Harlingen South and Donna. That's early season predictions, early district predictions. But, you know, Brownsville Pace is showing up tonight and saying, hey, man, we're part of this conversation, too. And we've got some play here. And I'm going to tell you what, they're a physical team. They've got good size down there as well. They just look poised and they're ready to play. It's been a while since I've seen a Pace team, honestly, you know, look this together. And so it's good to see that. 7:40 remaining in. Are we still in our first quarter, man? It's been a long first quarter, but we're still in at 10-0. Here we go. This will be returned out to the 10-yard line. Now 15. I believe this is Anaya, and he gets hit hard around the 20. What's that? 24-yard line.
Yeah, about 24-yard line, Aaron. A good run on there. Yeah, they're going to spot them right about the 24-yard line. But, you know, yeah, what you were saying earlier, I think Pace is like, hey, man, we need to be part of this conversation. And right now they're showing it, and they're proving it, and they're actually, you know, showing that they could literally be a contender, you know, a top contender, more likely to make the playoffs. But, you know, district title, they want to be in on this. And right now they're playing like they can.
Yep, I totally agree with you. Looking good out there. We've got a good game, folks. Thanks for joining us on this live audio and video stream. It's a really great opportunity to get to watch some football on Friday night if you're not able to be here in person. Trips, this time Dylan and I goes down And,
yeah, I think he tripped getting the ball there, and that's going to be that's going to be about a 3-yard loss. That's a trip that you don't want to go to, and that's going to face a second and long. So South has got to get something going here, because this is the second time they faced a second and long, and then haven't been able to do anything after that. So,
you know, I was going to ask if you had eyes. I do see August Wilson. He's right there, close to coach. You know, he fumbled right off the bat, and they've kind of given Dylan and I the chance.
There's Sanchez to the left.
And he's kind of taking advantage of this. Look at Sanchez. He had one call back earlier, and this time he's able to get a lot of yards, but here's another flag on the field.
That's going to be over here. I think that's going to be on.
Across the 50, across the 45.
I don't know. It's going to go either way, but it's going to be a spot foul if it's going to be at the 45-yard line. There was a little activity going on by one of the South and the Pace player.
Face mask on their
Unless they
defense.
keep on down.
Yeah. That's against Pace.
15 yards, another run.
Big run with penalty yards added on to that.
You know, so far, Aaron, we've seen David Sanchez, you know, even though it was called back, and this is the second run he's done. I think it's safe to say to give him the ball quite a bit. You know, I'm not a coach or anything, but the kids already, you know, ran 75 yards. It was called back, so it's not on the books. But that was a good 40-yard run, you know. 30-yard, yeah, at least 40 yards, and then plus an extra 15 on that. So that's been a good by David Sanchez, you know.
I'd like to see more of a rotation, you know, kind of get it to Maspas, give it to Sanchez, give it to Maspas, give it to Sanchez. Both have two little different styles, and let both of them kind of go, and then it's going to open up for the other one. Here we go. He's going to take a shot downfield. He's got number 11 in and out of his hands. It's incomplete pass to Jacob Cano.
Yeah, Jacob Cano was running a certain direction. The ball came in another direction on there. So if he would have just took his time on that pass, that would have been easy 6 points there. But at least right now we're seeing South. They're moving the ball, trying to get on the board, Aaron. And right now with 6:30 left to play in the first quarter, after being shut down right now in the first two, South is looking to make some noise here.
Yeah, I like that. I like that gutsy call there. You know, running the ball is successful. Throw it downfield, see what you get. And that pass was oh so close to being hauled in. Maspas this time, he likes to run between the tackles, spinning. He pitches it back. Bad idea, in my opinion. They're going to call it dead, and good for him, because that was live ball, Joe. I didn't hear the whistle, but that would have been a fumble.
You know, the referees did call it before, but man, you don't do that, Aaron. You don't do that. That's the reason why you don't do that. And well, we got a player down. I hope everything's good. But going back.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Don't miss South Padre Island's 34th annual Sandcastle Days event at Clayton's, October 6th through the 9th. Watch as master sculptors create works of art. Enjoy live music, fireworks, and family fun. Admission is free. Join us at Sandcastle Days at Clayton's Beach Bar and Grill.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah! We're the Mission.
Looks like you got a tweak on the ankle. Looks like it on there, but yeah. It's always good. It's always a positive thing to see when they walk onto their own power, and that's actually a good thing. But going back to that, I think he got him. Maspas got a mouthful there by Gonzalez there, and like, hey, you don't do that. I don't ever want to see that happen.
No, please don't. I mean, he's trying to extend the play. I get it. You know, and it's like you and you're young. You think you can, make it happen. But anyway, again, good for South Hawks. Not so good for Pace. They would have appreciated that fumble. But anyway, 3rd down and 10 coming up. 6:11. We're still in the first quarter, folks. 3rd down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Anaya, there he is, Seth Vergara. He can make someone miss. He does, down to the 21-yard line. Good run there after the catch.
Yeah, it's a good run. A good pass by Dylan Anaya, and then Seth getting the ball there, and now making it a manageable. No, it's 4th down. That was 4. You
got 4.
You got 4. It's going to be interesting. I think Harlingen is going to go for it. I think that the way that, given that fake that, the defense allowed that one big play, but they have been playing pretty good. They're going to stay on there.
I like it.
I like it too. It's a gutsy call, and give it to number 9 maybe. David Sanchez has been always running the ball very well.
Pace shifting on the line of scrimmage, doing a lot of that tonight. This time handoff. They're going to give it to the big back, number 4. That's Ethan Garza, and he does not make it, Joe. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Ethan Garza.
Wow.
Hand side. Ball goes over and
Good
down.
job there
It'll
by
be first
Pace
and 10.
Vikings, y'all. The defensive line shifted to the weak side of the field. I don't know if you saw that. And what that did is they plugged up that 1 and the 3 and the 5 gap.
Right.
And that's exactly where Ethan tried to go, and it was plugged up. And good job there by the Pace Vikings.
Yeah, I think it seemed like the Pace Vikings kind of sniffed that one out, though.
Yep.
From this angle, I thought he was going to get it, and then I saw the way the ref was marking, and I'm like, oh, he's going to be a couple yards short, maybe a yard and a half. But I see what South defense is going to do. They're going to have to stand up here,
Here we go, right up the middle again. It looks like they may have found a weak spot in the interior of that defense. Number 1 on the carry, that's the quarterback, Narvaez, and he gets a first down.
Aaron, and that happened on the last play.
Picks up a first
And
down.
I think they went up and said, let's see what we can do now, and we're able to pick up, they got the first down, didn't they?
Yeah, they was first down run.
Yeah, so if they keep running down the middle, and they've exposed something here.
All right. Have somebody watching from Iowa, by the way. Shout out there. All right, here we go. Right-hand side. About a 4-yard gain, forward progress.
On the carry,
And those are the kind of runs that are deadly to the defense, because every time you can get those positive yards that way, you know that you're doing a good job there.
And 6 for the Vikings.
You said we were getting
Iowa, yeah.
Well,
brother
hello, Iowa.
to Coach Rios from Iowa. Pretty cool. It's neat to see the different states represented. Sometimes we've even seen some international too.
Yeah. We had some Mexico
I think
last time, right?
Italy. Remember that one
yeah.
season we had a foreign exchange student? They're watching from Italy. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning over there or something like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
maybe 5. I don't know. Here we go. Now they're going to blow it dead. I think they're going to go ahead and call offsides on South.
Well, I thought we were going to give them the free play.
No, I think if they step across, and this rule's kind of changed a little bit over the years, but if they step into that neutral zone and cause an offensive player to flinch, then they have to blow it dead.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't really kind of like
I don't
that.
know. I think physical touch. I think they go across and touch someone, then blow it dead. But
because I know that the South player heard the whistle.
Yeah.
And he stopped running, as the defender was going out, but you still want that free play. You never know. Just throw it up there. It's a 50-50 chance that you may come your teammate, and if it's an interception, it doesn't count, And you don't get to do that, because the whistle blew.
Well, I officiated almost 20 years ago. I think it was around 20 years ago. And so it was a difference between offsides and encroachment, right? Encroachment was when you went across and you actually touched the other player, it was blown dead. But if you're just caught in the neutral zone, let the play go. But now if you go into the neutral zone and somebody flinches across from you, they blow it dead also. So it doesn't even require the touch. All right, here we go. And I guess that's to protect the players, by the way. Look at that bounce off, but eventually he goes down, and a good job there, bowling ball style tackle.
Yeah, and that's going to be a good big loss for the Pace Vikings. Good job on the defense there.
22.
That was who? Number 22. That was Marcus Hassel.
Yep.
Good job on him, because he really created a big mess. Look at how many yards he lost there, and he lost by 8-9 yards. It looks like it, right?
Yeah. It was not a perfect form tackle, Joe.
No.
He kind of came across, threw his body at him, and then but it worked. So.
And that's going to give you a long third down. So South should be in good field position, to hopefully force him to punt unless something weird happens. But here we go.
All right, third down for Pace Vikings. They are up 10-0, but here comes a blitz, and they get to him this time. And he's down in the backfield, 14 and 32, leading the charge on that.
Wow, that was a good. Now you push him back even further, so the punt's going to be even further back down. It's going to be about a 3rd and 30 almost. It seems like it's going to be 4th and 30. That's going to give South a pretty good field position, and they need to put some points on the board here, Aaron. I know they've gambled. They've been playing well. The offense has done all right, but right now the scoreboard says 0, and they're losing the game here, so they need to come back and start putting some points on the board here.
How about that number 14? That's Alvin Edwards. Gets in the backfield. With a couple of his buddies there. Good jobs. Here we go. Talk about that momentum shift. You can kind of feel it a little bit right now. High snap. This is going to go against Pace. It's going to be safety time, and the Southhawks are going to get on the board and get the football back.
Well, just like that, Aaron, we go from 10-0 to 10-2 with South getting the ball back. So, we got a game here. We got a good game here going on here.
Pace has gone up 10-0, but it has not felt like South is getting out of it yet, right? And it seems like they're just staying in that. And I think now they're going to get a chance to see a momentum shift here. Pace is going to have to really lock down on this one here.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers.
happen, it's a bad call.
Right.
When you make it, you're a genius. So, but I agree with the call. I would have done it. I would have personally done it too, because right now when your defense is that strong and they're playing very well, you give up that one big play, Aaron, and that was really what that they gave up. And you know, we've got a 10-2 ball game, but you know, I think that South they're able to move the ball. They're able to get 4 or 5 pieces at a time. So it's going to be a good game. I think we're still we still got a lot of football. There's only 2:40 left to play in the first quarter. Yes, so folks, we did say the first quarter.
Yeah.
Plus, we started today at 7:30.
What? We got 30 minutes in that first quarter, just about. Yeah, 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's 8 o'clock, Aaron. 8:01 actually, and that quarter is still going.
Oh, wow, 2:40. Here we go. Pace Vikings after the safety now. They're going to have to kick from their own 20. And Southhawks get the 2 points and the ball back. Here we go. Going to be fielded by number 21. Says Vergara was like, that's my football. But 21 says, no, I got it. Not to the 48-yard line. Goes number 21, Luis Orozco.
That was number 21, Luis. Yeah. Well, good job on Luis Orozco to get it down. Now you can give South a very good opportunity with, at the 40, their own 48. You don't usually get the ball that good. So you get a short field to play with, and if you can put some points on the board, you're coming out pretty good here. And good field position. The offense has been doing well. They've been getting good bits and pieces. So I look forward to continuing seeing that run because it's been working on those short screens. That's actually been working.
All right, Dylan Anaya, like you said, just those little short screens to see if he goes back to that. And this time he'll run it left-hand side, quarterback keeper. A good block ahead of him, gets on the outside, trying to get that first down. Marker steps out of bounds.
Yeah, he's going to be about 2 yards shy, but good job, though. Still, this is what you want to see. Is you want to see those 8, 9, I always say 3, 4 yards, but this one was a good 8 yards, and that makes it a very easily manageable second down. So good job there. Good job by Anaya there to run around the left-hand side. And hey, he had some speed, though, because he had some guys pursuing him, and he was able to turn on the jets and able to get 8 yards, and that's what you want.
Hey, special shout-out from Colorado Springs, Coach Izzy Gonzalez's parents. And talked to him recently. He mentioned his parents, and very proud of them, and I'm sure he's excited they're watching him tonight. So shout out to Colorado Springs, Coach Gonzalez's parents. I'm sure you're proud tonight.
That's awesome. Thank you for joining us.
On the stop, number
and we had David Sanchez run up the middle to get the first down. It's going to move the chains for the South Hawks. New set of downs, and we're rolling here.
Here we go, man. South Hawks, that momentum shit that we talked about, right? It just takes one long run and penalty call back, and then it just takes, good defensive stop. Little things in high school football can really alter the storyline. Right now, Cesar Vergara, he's got a shot here. Little block, that's going to be a hold. And I saw that come in at number 2 here. So great pick up there by Seth, but it's going to be called back.
Yeah. We got a man down, number 9 for his pace. Hopefully he gets up. Yeah, that's number 15 that I was getting on. I think it was him that was in the hold. That was Desmond Cano.
Left, wants to get him on the swing out. He does, catches it. He missed that one so close earlier. This time gets not even back to the line of scrimmage.
No, he's going to lose about another yard, so that's going to be even worse. It's going to be 2nd and 18. They've got to get some positive yards here when you're running.
For the Vikings,
but yeah, that was a negative play there. But nonetheless, though, we got the ball there at the 50. I think what Coach wants to do here, if you can get a 3rd down, at least a 3rd and 10, and maybe get a 4th and something. I think he'll go for it again if it's a very short fourth down.
Here we go. We're still in the first quarter, folks. Moss Boss, right-hand side, inside the tackle, stiff arm. Gets about 4 yards back. It's going to still bring up about a 4th down and 14, maybe 15 yards for South Hawks. Yeah. Interested to see what this decision is going to be. Do you pin them back and give your defense an opportunity to get your offense back the ball with short field? Or you go for it. We'll find out.
Well, I think, it's still going to depend how many yards you get on this. I really do believe that if this play, if they can get, let's say, 9 yards or something there, I think he's going to go for it.
All right.
If they get it back to a 4th and 10, I think he's going to punt it away, even though it's on the other side of the, defense has been playing good, though.
All right, they're going to get one snap off before the end of the first quarter. Anaya out to the outside, 11 spinning. Back to the original line of scrimmage goes number 11, Jacob Cano.
Yeah, that was number 11, Jacob Cano. And that's going to be about a 4th and 11. So I don't think you'll see him.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars and you're
Better. So we'll get to see if they're we'll switch sides, by the way. We're going over to the other side of the field.
Yeah.
Wish you guys good luck.
That was a
Let's give it up for the varsity
interesting long
cross-country
quarter
team.
there.
Back to you, Jay.
All right, here we go. Punt unit. He'll kick off from about the 50. Nice looking high punt. Going to get a good little roll down to inside the 10. Now this is going to put almost a coffin corner, what you call there, down to the 5-yard line. So Pace Vikings will be literally backed up to their own end zone.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Wow. Hey, and it's really a one-possession game because 8 points gets you tied up. If you go for a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, if you're Pace Vikings, you want nothing more to extend right now. And so, can you drive 95 yards to get down the field, get some more points on the board? We will find out right here. Here we go. Pace Vikings get a shot, handoff up the middle, and he'll be tackled, gain of 2.
Gained 2 yards, and it was good. Good job of the South.
The ball carrier number 21.
I think Pace is just thinks that they ran the ball a couple of times in and down the middle, and I think South is like, no, it's not going to happen again. So, good job there by the defense, getting good pursuit, closing those gaps, and making it 2nd and 8 to go.
Second and 8.
Hey, thanks for joining us again in this live broadcast, folks. We got someone from Iowa, someone from Colorado. I'm sure there's some local here as well tuning in to this game here. Real Sports Live doing a great job. KHGN here at Bogus Stadium, and it's a beautiful night for some football. Finding some fall weather, by the way, a little bit cooler, a little bit less humid. It's nice. All right, here we go. Handoff left-hand side. Gains maybe a yard trying to push that pile. We're going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, he's going to get, he's going to get a yard. Good job on the defense. They were swarming around. There's a lot of numbers there we can call there, but good job there. He's going to pick up a couple of yards and give him forward progress, I guess. So it's going to make it a 3rd. This is a very crucial player. I think South needs to, hold him down here and get him to punt so they can get the ball again in good field position. South offense has been playing pretty well. The only thing is having the mistakes of the penalties and stuff like that. That's been kind of hurting them there.
All right, Pace Vikings trying to make. They go for that play right up the middle. I don't know. Is that a fumble? It looks like that was a fumble, and the official is going to say it is Hawks football around the 7-yard line.
No, I mean, that's a good way to get the ball back. I mean,
Couldn't really tell what was going on there. It looked like they're going for that quick, handoff up the middle that's been successful. Find that weakness that they thought they found, but somehow with a handoff or something. But either way, it was a fumble. And South has the football.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I just saw the South players here, and they were just moving their hands the other way, and I'm like, well, I guess we got a fumble because I couldn't tell. I didn't see the ball on the floor. I didn't see anything on there.
All right, South Hawks finally get another shot here. Dylan Anaya getting in there. Number 1 Moss Boss in the backfield as well. Look at that. They're going to run 2 up backs here. So this is going to tell you they're going to run left. Let's see if they're going to go that or counter it. Yep, counter. Right-hand side bounces it. Moss Boss at the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks.
Yeah. So what are you doing, Aaron? Are you going to go for the point, or are you going to try to tie it up?
I think you go 2-point conversion.
I think you're right. I think
coaches are agreeing with that right there.
Yeah, he's already putting
I say I'm agreeing with the coaches.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good. I mean, yeah, you want to go ahead and tie it up.
I mean, this not that long ago in this game time frame. It was about 30 minutes ago, right? But not that long ago on the game clock. It was 10-0, and now, South Hawks has a chance to tie it up right here early in the 2nd quarter.
That was a good run by Moss Boss. That was impressive. That they stacked everything to the left, though,
They
and
did.
even just countered to the right. Like countered, yeah. I love to see that, though, man. And it shifts the defense kind of. Hey, they're going to run left, and he goes the opposite way.
Same thing right here. Now they're going to run left to the strength side. Does he get in pushing the pile? And the official says no, he did not make it.
2-point conversion is no good.
No good.
Our service is unmatched.
Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Watching, keeping up with us here on Real Sports Live, YouTube, or maybe on ACSD, on Facebook as well, and just so nice to see some football tonight, right? And to kind of forget about everything else in the world for a moment and just focus on some good football on the field, and just these athletes doing a great job tonight. Here we go. Low line drive kick. This one will be returned starting at the 15 or so out to the 25 now, and makes a break. Number 8, big hit, but spins out of it. And Pace Vikings will get the ball around the 32.
Yeah, they're going to get the ball in pretty good field position at 32. Let's see if they can respond and now if get some points on the board and make this game a little bit more tougher for South to climb into. But yeah, that's what you want. Good return. Get the ball at the 32-yard line.
Southhawks defense, kind of been tracking them throughout the season, and not a very big physical defense, Joe. Their strength is their speed. Their strength is their quickness. Pace has a really good-looking offensive line as far as size goes tonight. Yeah. And so South's really got to work, their strength, and that strength is their speed when they don't have that size, and they got to fly around to that football. Here we go. Narvaez looking to the right-hand side. He drops it off there to his fullback, number 44. And that's a good pickup there. I like that play. Number 44, Juan Velez on the reception.
Yeah, that was a good pickup by Juan Velez, number 44 for the Pace Vikings. Going to pick up about 9 yards there. That's going to make him an easy second down. I always feel when you get a second and one, you can throw something out of the book. Say, hey, maybe we should try to do a long play or do something different. And then you still got third down if it doesn't work. But let's see what they do if they pull out something out of the hat.
Pace Vikings offense was doing well earlier in the game. Kind of, that once that momentum started to shift, it hasn't really clicked in a while. But what was working earlier was those quick handoffs right up the middle, exposing that smaller defensive line for South. This time, ball on the ground again. It's still a fumble, live ball.
Oh, it looks like
and
South
I don't know, lots of white and orange jerseys all over it, and I think Pace is going to hold on to it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't see the.
Wait, hold on. Nothing said until the white cap says so, and he's going to say it is Hawk football.
Another turnover caused by the defense. Good job by those defense. Wow. Now we got two turnovers already in the last 2 possessions, Aaron, and that's 2 fumbles. That's going to give South Hawks a very good field position here with 9:15 left to play in the second quarter with a 10-8 ball game. So let's see where they can put some points on the board here.
But something's going on there with a handoff, Joe. It's from the center to the quarterback to the running back. Because that's 2 times already, and both times they've lost the football. They got to work on that. Here we go. Dylan Ryan, handoff up the middle. Moss Boss, lots of white jerseys there. Loss of 2.
Yeah, he's going to lose a couple of yards there. I got to say something with the Pace Vikings defense. They swarm around. They got some good size on there too, and they've been able to contain Moss Boss. And he's usually their primary weapon on offense, and they've been able to contain him. That's a 2 or 3 yard loss there, and so they've done a good job. Considering the facts that they given the ball up, a turnover there in the red zone as well.
I'd like to see South, that offense, go more to the receivers on the outside. They really haven't tested the secondary too much for Pace. So Pace is able to play up on the line and really bring the heat when it comes to the run game. Here we go. Left-hand side, number 9. He had that long run. 2 long runs, 1 call back, David Sanchez.
Yeah, David Sanchez is around the left-hand side.
Third down.
It looked like if he could have gotten away from that guy, there was a lot of green field going on there, but he wasn't able to get past, I think it was number 80 for the Pace Vikings, and was able to get no gain. So it's maybe a yard. Looks like he did pick up a yard maybe, but yeah. That defense has been playing really well.
Yeah, I've liked what I've seen. This is a really good game tonight. You know, both teams coming in strong. Again, records can be deceiving. Both teams have a couple losses, but both teams starting off undefeated in district. So here we go. Dylan Nye, right-hand side. He's going to follow his blocker, Moss Boss. Gets the edge. Flag on the play. Moss Boss there with an extra long block.
Yeah.
Quarterback keeper,
Man, he took that one all the way to the whistle.
Goes out of bounds around the 30-yard line.
Well, that's what you know back in the days.
Yeah, to the whistle blows.
To the whistle blows.
Holding. Offense number 18.
Ooh, that's going to be an 8 and holding number 18.
Repeat third down.
That'll go against Seth on that one.
That hurts now because instead of a 3rd and 2, you've got a 3rd and wherever the spot was, and that's going to drive Coach Gonzalez a little crazy there, because they've been able to do very well. They've been able to move the ball very well, but those penalties have killed them.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of running going on tomorrow morning. South Hawks video meeting, as they're going to be watching through tape, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of up, downs, or sprints coming, because it's just mental mistakes a lot of times, especially when you're getting in those penalties, especially on those long runs that have been called back, and tossing a football also backwards. that's a no-no. So they'll need to work through those mental things as they get on in this district. But Pace doing a good job right now, holding their head, showing blitz, backing it off, getting to zone coverage. Seth Vergara, and they're going to say, I think he held him.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of too much contact going around. That's going to be a defensive hold if they give him pass interference. That's going to be holding. Yeah, I see that. That's a 5-yard penalty, but it also brings an automatic first down.
Holding. Offense. Defense number 80. 10 yards. Previous
10 yards.
Automatic first down.
But yeah. And that's got to drive the Pace defensive coordinator kind of nuts there, because here you pin down South in a very long 3rd down, and there you go, give a defensive hold. You know, defensive holds are always going to give you the first down no matter what. It'll be 3rd and 30, and you know it's going to give you an automatic.
On the other hand, if number 80 did not hold on to Vergara and he did get clear, that was going to be touchdown. And
maybe he did it because he knew he was beat.
In your moment, it's like, do I get the penalty or give up a touchdown? Let's take the penalty and let's fight again, right? Here you go. Dylan Nye looking downfield, wants to pass. Here you go. He's got a man open, but he just overthrows him by about 5 yards.
Yeah, he threw that one a little too hard on that one.
It was there, though. He had the inside position on that cornerback. And I'm telling you, like, got to go to that outside because they've got speed. And they just got to give an eye a chance to connect and get in that stride, but that was close.
Well, you know, he hasn't played quarterback, and you know, and to throw an accurate pass like that, it's going to be tough in game day. And like all of a sudden, I don't think he was projected to start today.
No.
And, you know, so
I mean, we've known all season long that there was this kind of undercurrent of, you know, the sophomores coming, you got the senior back and forth, but tonight we're kind of seeing like, man, August was really kind of, you know, given one shot, and Dylan has been in the rest of the time. Here we go, Moss Boss on the left-hand side, and he fights. He likes to finish his runs, Joe, very aggressively, very physically.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Aaron. He loves, you know, he loves physical contact, and that's one of the things I love about this guy is the way he runs and the way he not afraid to put his head down when somebody's going to come at him. Got very speed, very good, very tough, talented back.
All right, 3rd down now, and 6 coming up. And South Hawks were at 6:57 remaining in the first half. Long first quarter, moving through the second one a little bit quicker. Handoff, Sanchez, and he gains 2.
And I think you can see South go for it on this. They're at the 25-yard line. I mean, you could kick, make it an 11-10 game, but I think Coach Gonzalez is was trying to get a little bit more yards to. He's going to leave the offense on there, and so it looks like he is going to go for it. But they've had their chances. They've had a couple of, you know, the long run by David Sanchez. The pass right there, you know, it was wide open. He had the guy beaten by at least 3 to 4 yards. Hadn't been able to connect. All
right. Look, the same formation they ran. They ran the counter. Then they ran to the strength side. This time they're going to throw a pass out. It says they got a nice move. Good block out there. That will not be enough for a first down, though. Pace Viking defense holds.
I don't know. I think if he would have just went up in an angle, I think he had the win, but nah.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Auto, home business, or
Flexible.
insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
But that defensive, there's a second, fourth down, I believe, that South has gone for it. And both times, Pace Vikings have been able to shut them down and then turn over the ball on down. So, Aaron, you got to give it up for the Pace Vikings here.
Yeah, man. I'm so impressed. It's been a while since I've called the Pace Vikings game. Because they haven't been in 6A, right? And so anyways, it's good to see them and good to see them doing well. Oh, is that another fumble? I couldn't tell. It looked like the ball.
It looked like the ball got loose.
Maybe it didn't, but
yeah, like
it's a fumble. It's another fumble 3 times now. But here's the thing, Joe. Southhawks have not been able to capitalize on these turnovers.
No.
So and credit to Pace Vikings defense has been able to hold after these turnovers and keep that points. Keep the points from the board. I mean, that's credit to the Vikings defense right now. But South, they got to learn to capitalize on these turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, especially right now, you're giving the ball at the 24-yard line. That's you got to take advantage of it. And I don't know, but I think Coach Gonzalez is not like, if we get a fourth down here, and I think you need to put those points on the board here.
Yeah,
because that defense gets really stingy on fourth down. They
really
do.
They tighten up quite a bit. All right, here we go. First down. Same set now. They're going to run the counter again, not to the left side. Look at this. Sanchez getting drugged or dragging others, I would say. First down, Hawks.
I think he was going to break it with the guy of the defender of the Pace Vikings was able to hold his jersey down and able to slow him down and catch up for the game. But good run. I was able to get the first down. I think he got 10 yards or so. And, yeah, looks like we got a first down.
David Sanchez, I have him down as a junior on a roster. I don't remember calling his name too much, Joe. I'm not sure if he was called up from JV or, he's been on the sidelines or Moss Boss just really gets the majority. But, man, we've been calling his name quite a bit tonight. Here we go. Same set here. You got 2 up backs, and they're going to run a counter again with Sanchez, and he'll gain 2.
Well, he's proven he can run the ball. I mean, he had a 75-yard run. Of course, it was taken away down by penalties there. And he ran another 30, 40-yarder.
And if you go back and watch that replay, if you watch him run, he was holding on to that ball for dear life. So he actually didn't break into a stride until the last 30 yards or so. And then he just separated from the defenders. So I'm like, this guy's got some speed. But, definitely a bright spot here for the Hawks tonight. And that's because, like you said, that one big one that was called back early on. Second down and 9. So they're giving 1 on that run. Dylan and I in the backfield now. Going to keep going. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dylan I rolls to his right now, looking lots of pace defenders. He'll pull it, carry it himself, gains a few.
Gains a few yards.
Quarterback keeper Anaya.
Saw nobody open.
Goes on about around the 10-yard line. It'll be third down for the Hawks.
Protect the football at all costs, man. I mean, that's number 1 priority. All right, Southhawks now third down. I agree with you. You said it just a while ago. They'll probably go for it on fourth down. Oh, you know what? A field goal gets you up by 1. So, that's an option too. But we'll see how aggressive Coach Gonzalez want to go. But Pace Vikings, they got something to say about it. Their defense tends to get really stingy when they get down to this third and fourth down. Here we go. Right-hand side, Sanchez tackled, will not get to the first down marker.
I think it'll be about 2 yards shy. But here's going to be the $1 million question.
Will they go for it on fourth down? All right, here we go. All right, Southhawk Fans, you have seen your offense struggle against pace, especially when they get into these fourth down situations.
And they're going to go for it, Aaron.
They're going to go for it. They're going out to the same set. They'll switch it over now. Will they run counter out of this, meaning they're strong to the left. You can see 44-32 shift to the left. What they've been doing is they can either run that way, that's the strength side. They can fake that way, go to the right, and then we've also seen a pass out of this set. So they're running 3.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and your...
They got Gilbert Ledman, number 44. And he's in there. He's going to be the lead blocker. Watch him on the left-hand side. He's going to kick out the defensive end, make space there, fighting for the end zone. Does he get it? Touchdown, Hawks.
Well, not only did he get the first down, he got the touchdown. I think it's a much better call. I mean, yeah, good job on that. And good effort on him because he kept going and going and going. So now we've got, a 14-10 waiting for the extra point. So we got it looks like it's going to be a 15-10 game. There's still 4 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Pace has got to, first of all, not give up the ball here because their defense has been putting on the wall here, and they've been asked to do a lot of things, and they've only allowed 15 points with the turnovers that they got. I think they've done an outstanding job.
All right, here we go. Dylan Anaya Sanchez in the backfield. Got Ledma and Anaya, the other brother, lead blocking for his little brother. Little brother gets in, it looks like, and we're waiting for the official, and he says, oh, the suspense. Ah, it's good. 2-point conversion, good.
So now we got a 16-10 game.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
A lot of players going on there, so. But yeah, 3 straight possessions, 3 straight fumbles, and that's what got South in the ball game here.
Yeah. Here we go. Kickoff time for Southhawks again. 16-10. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. We will be winding down here as Pace Vikings get set to bring their offense on the field, but special teams first. Big hit there by number 14. You want to get a number? Alvin Edwards.
Alvin Edwards, that was a good hit up there. It was.
He had that quarterback sack earlier, remember?
Yeah, they've had he's had a pretty good defensive game and special teams.
Alvin Edwards. He's a sophomore, by the way. Got some young players on this team.
I wanted to show that number 24 for the South Hawks. He's kind of a short guy, but he's been hustling out there in special teams. But I don't see his number. I wanted to give him a shout out, but yeah, I don't see his. Maybe he just got pulled up by JV or something.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. They'll pull up a player who's been doing really well in JV and give him a shot on Friday Night Lights. So usually if they're doing well, we'll see their number next time we're here. Here we go. Handoff. Pitch out, I should say, out to the left-hand side. Here's some speed and a great job on the outside by number 8 for Pace Vikings.
And that's what they've been good at, and they've been very successful of, the rolling out to the left or right. I mean, the success has been down the middle, but this time they went out to the left. But he had a lot of momentum going in. The pitch was perfect, a little high, but it was at pace where he didn't have to slow down and was able to get, get 13, 14 yards, 15 yards, and get the change. There's still 3:46 left to play. Still plenty of time if Pace can put something on the board here.
That was Ivan Gonzalez, number 8, the senior running back.
You got good speed.
Yeah, lots of speed.
Gonzalez does there.
All right, the up back gets a shot this time, number 44, and he goes right up the middle. That's what was working earlier, Juan Velez.
Yeah, and he did a good job there. I mean, he picked up 4 yards. You can't ask for anything like that for when you play up the gut and you run right down the middle. And if you can pick up 3 to 4 yards in the middle, that's to me that's a good job because that's the toughest place to run sometimes.
That inside run game was working definitely for Pace Vikings earlier. They can get back to that, control the clock, take care of the football. They still got a shot in this game, 16-10. Here we go, pitch out on the outside. Speedster again. Look at him turn upfield, first down and a little bit more for the Pace Vikings.
And
look at him go, number 8, Ivan Gonzalez.
Ivan Gonzalez going around the left-hand side, picking up the, Aaron, he is running. I mean, before you get in the ball, he's already 2 yards down the line, so he's able to pick up a first down. And just like that, these guys are moving the ball. Got 2 quick first down. They're in South Territory right now with 2:58 left to play in the second quarter. We got a 10-16 ball game, and right now, Pace. Right now, there's I see something on the left-hand side there, and they're exposing that left-hand side because they ran with it twice with great success.
First down and 10 for Pace. Now he's going to fake the pitch and keep it himself. Narvaez, look at him on the left-hand side. 30-25 down to the 20. And the quarterback shows his wheels on that one with a fake toss. Keeper to the left.
That was a great, I even fooled me a little bit there. I was like, what's he trying to do? But also, where did he go, Aaron? He went back on the left-hand side. Right now, I think they got something going on there, and they've exposed something on the defensive side for the Hawks, from the left-hand side, their right-hand side. But they were able to move the ball, very substantial gains going on that left-hand side. So let's see if they keep it up, Aaron. If they keep this up, there's something going on there.
All right, here we go. First down and 10. Pace Vikings. They're finding a rhythm now as an offense. Hands it off. Velez, left-hand side. This time, lots of orange jerseys there, and they crush him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's going to pick up no gain on that one. Now you got under 2 minutes left to play, but right now I like what Pace is doing. They're going up 10-0, and in South with 16 unanswered points. But right now they're fighting back, and they're trying to get in this game here. And it's going to be about 2nd and 11. I don't think he lost a yard there.
South channeling their inner Orange Crush, Joe. Remember their Orange Crush defense, Denver Broncos?
Yeah.
They got their own Orange Crush tonight. Here we go. Big hit there. You'll go down. Barely gets the line of scrimmage. South Hawk defense now trying to get a stop.
Yeah, trying to get a stop. Maybe trying to get the ball back or something like that. And but they got one more play. Yeah, I think it's going to be still,
third down.
About 3rd and 9.
Yep. It's like a long 9. It's
a long 9.
Barely across the line of scrimmage right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Pitch on the outside, keeper, but Narvaez. Velez up the middle. I mean, that's pretty much what their bread and butter has been tonight, and that's what's been successful. Now he's going to go downfield. Oh, what a big crushing hit. Gilbert Lerma picks up the football, and look at him run, folks. 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10. This may be a touchdown.
Well,
Hawks.
Did we not see was there a flag?
No, he's going to say down, I think. Well, I don't know. Look at this official right here. I'm watching him. We're going to see if this run by Gilbert Ledman is going to stand. This official here will tell us here in a moment. It all depends on whether or not they blew it dead. If they did not blow the play dead, if it was an offside, remember we talked about this earlier.
South coaches are going. They're going for the 1 point.
Well, they can do that all they want, but the official is going to have to be the one to give them permission to do it. And they're huddled up over here talking about it. They got to get a hold of this right now. The white cap that you see on the field, he's the head honcho here. He is the actual referee, and he'll give us what happened. So was the play dead, Joe? That is the big question right now.
Was it an offsides or something?
And was it against Pace or Harlingen South also? If it was against Pace and the play was not dead, the touchdown will stand.
Well, Pace seems to think so because they're lined up right where they're at. So
yeah. Here we go.
Let's find out. I mean, I'm just as interested as everybody else here.
we have illegal formation on the offense. That penalty declined. We had a loose ball fumble. The player was down here at the 31, 1st and 10, Harlingen South.
All right, so they're going to say he was down. So the touchdown will not stand. However, it will be Hawk football and the 4th turnover by the Pace Vikings.
Yeah, they're kind
and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
They got the 10 points up, and after that, it's been turnover city in the last 4 drives. The good thing is that it's 41 seconds left, if that helps anything. There's 41 seconds left. Let's see if South can do something here.
And it is a 1-possession football game right now. It's still 16-10. So here comes a blitz on the outside, doing a good job getting rid of the football quickly. Spin move there. That's Sanchez, 1st down, Hawks.
Good job by David Sanchez there running around the right-hand side. That's going to give him a 1st down. Move the chains. Only took about 5-6 seconds off the clock there.
They did not stop the clock to reset the chains, Joe. Did you see that?
No. I didn't notice that. I kept looking.
Here comes blitz again. Seth Vergara on the outside. He's got speed. Trying to get it out of bounds. Get as much as he can. Stop the clock.
Yeah, I stopped the clock. Good job by Seth Vergara there. 21 seconds left to play. They're moving the ball.
When excellence.
Field goal something there. But Pace is putting some pressure. And their defense has been playing very well. Just that they've been, they've been gotten up by turnovers from their offense, and they're putting them in some very bad situations here.
And what a game. I'm excited to call games like this, Joe. It's fun to have this back and forth. It's exciting.
It's a good game.
It keeps your interest. It keeps you in the game. And so good district ball game right here. Remember, first time South in a long time is in 5A. Dylan and I up the middle. We'll keep it. Look at him getting some angry yards there at the end, close to that 1st down mark.
Yeah. Yeah, the 15. I think they're going to get timeout maybe, or the team's going to move. Yeah, there's a timeout, South.
Needs discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
I'm assuming that's Pace.
Oh, check that out. Yeah.
Yeah, look what they're wearing over there.
Got some sarapes on.
Sarapes. That's what I couldn't say it, but yeah, thank you, Aaron, for pointing that out. They got some sarapes, so you're going to see something going on there.
All right, man. I love it. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a good halftime show. All right, 15 seconds on the clock, and the Hawks do have 1 timeout remaining after this, Joe, so they can get a quick, 10, 15-yard play in, then they can call timeout, and they are definitely in field goal range. So
yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Aaron. I think that's what their goal is.
A field goal will make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
Because Pace can still score 7, 8, and go up. South goes up by 9. Pace has to score twice. So 1st down and 10. South Hawks. Dylan and I, a lone man in the backfield. Here comes that blitz off his right-hand side. It's going to flush him. He's going to lose the football. Someone dove on it, and I think that's South Hawks.
Ball loose on the field.
Yeah, that's going to put him down. That's going to be a good job on Pace defense, and luckily that ball didn't get turnover, but so they took in the ball, but I believe they called it.
That San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
They got to come up with some kind of answer. Pace Vikings, by the way, excellent job on that outside blitz. I mean, they've run that outside linebacker 3 times in a row, and he's coming untouched. It's just Anaya's been able to get rid of the football fast enough. At that time, he got to him so quickly that it flushed him out and had him bobbling the football. But Pace is dialing up that outside blitz, and it's working right now. And it's coming to Anaya's open side. So when he goes back and he opens the pass, he's got that guy right in his face. And so if that can cause him to turn and throw against his body, it works in Pace's advantage. And
It's kind of been working, though.
Yeah.
They're going to do it again.
Here it comes again.
He's lined up.
They've got to get some help. The tackle slides out, but it's not enough. Screen, they're going to try to go against the aggression, but great job by the Pace Vikings. They're going to get a stop, and they're going to go into halftime, saving it at a one-possession football game, and they do get the ball back in the second half.
Yes, they deferred. So, yeah, you know what? We got a great first half. Good football game. Pace Vikings 10, South Hawks 16. Got a good game here. Lots of turnovers going on, but I guess we'll see you in 28 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the halftime show.
Don't miss South Padre Island's 34th annual Sandcastle Days event at Clayton's October 6th through the 9th. Watch as master sculptors create works of art. Enjoy live music, fireworks, and family fun. Admission is free. Join us at Sandcastle Days at Clayton's Beach Bar and Grill.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Card.
Social Officer President is Maritza Cantu. Officer Vice President Daisy Molina. Officer's Choice Maritza Cantu. And Pacer of the Week Estrella Garcia. taking the field. Under Head Director Raul Ramirez, Marching Band Director and Low Brass Specialist Adrian Martinez, First Associate Director and Woodwind Specialist Toshi Talamante Cerda, Drumline and Front Ensemble Director Jerry Hernandez, Color Guard Extraordinaire Mayor Bresones, and Field Commander Henry Camarillo. The Brownsville Independent School District is proud to present the award-winning United States Scholastic Band Association 9-time consecutive First Division at Pigskin Jubilee, 5-time consecutive UIL Area Marching Band finalist, and the 2019 Texas State Marching Band participant, the Mighty Viking Band. We'd like to ask everybody to sit back and relax and enjoy the sights and sounds of tonight's presentation, Once Upon a Time in the West. The band is under the direction of drum majors Jacob Trevino, Johanna Villalobos, and Diego Renteria. Band Marcher of the Week, Roy Lerma. Freshman Marcher of the Week, Salon Tatu. Guard of the Week, Miranda Avila. And the Section of the Week is the Loading Crew. Let's sit back and relax once again for the Pace High School's Mighty Viking Band.
world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day one in Los Fresnos, a path that starts with a solid foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional educators. The path to college starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
The Southern Stars dance officers are First Lieutenant Talia Newland, Captain Florisa Garcia, Major Ruby Gracia, and your 2022-2023 Southern Stars Colonel, Madison Myers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and watch our Southern Stars show you their star pride. Take it away, Stars. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the mighty Hawk Band. Drum majors for the Mighty Hawk Band are Jordan Phipps, Sofia Castillo, and head drum major Jacqueline Davis. Drumline captain is Rafael Cantu. Color guard captain is Ana Delia Gonzalez. The Hawk Band will be performing selections from the 2022 UIL production, Acts of Light, A Journey of the Sun. Episode 1, Ascension. Episode 2, Joyous Song of Praise. Episode 3, The Golden Sky, and Episode 4, Eclipse. Soloists for the Mighty Hawk Band are Leisha Chavez, Justin Ramos, and Mia Gallegos. Directors for the Hawk Band are Rogelio Barajas, Laura Benavides, Raul Lendio, Richard de la Riva, Alexander Jett, and Lexia Gates. Band Booster President is Abigail Vargas. The Mighty Hawk Band would like to send their best wishes to the Pace Early.
Watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Don't miss South Padre Island's 34th annual Sandcastle Days event at Clayton's October 6th through the 9th. Watch as master sculptors create works of art. Enjoy live music, fireworks, and family fun. Admission is free. Join us at Sandcastle Days at Clayton's Beach Bar and Grill.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah! We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports.
All right, and welcome back to our second half live video and audio coverage here at Bogus Stadium tonight. We got a good game. 16-10 is the score. The Hawks over the Pace Vikings. And, man, we've had a good half, a little bit of back and forth, a little bit of mistakes here and there by each of the teams. Costly turnovers by Pace, 4 turnovers in the first half, Joe. South has not been able to capitalize too much on all those mistakes. However, they find themselves on top here. Pace does get the ball in the second half.
Yeah, Aaron, it was a good point you made. Right now, the Hawks are up by 16-10. 4 consecutive turnovers and 4, and I mean consecutive in first consecutive downs. And so, but you're right, they haven't been able to capitalize a lot on the mistakes there. But nevertheless, though, they're all up 16-10. But it could be a lot worse if South was able to capitalize. Also, South has been shut down about 2-3 times, and no, twice. They were able to convert their third, fourth down conversion, but they came all the way down on Pace territory, went for it twice on fourth down and lost both fourth down. So that's another factor how the score could be turned over. But nonetheless, we got a great game. Pace's defense has been really playing outstanding, considering the fact that their offense has turned the ball over 4 times. So,
yeah, definitely a bright spot for Pace has been their defense. Offense in spurts, right? Was able to get some things moving, especially running the ball up the middle of the field. If they can get that back and rolling here, then we have a ball game here in the second half. But their defense has definitely kept them in the game, especially again with 4 turnovers on that offense side of the ball. And South Hawks just have not been able to get over the hump when it comes to getting past that Pace defense. South Hawks, big storyline in the first half. Sophomore Dylan Nye checks into the game, and he has been the quarterback ever since. So curious to see if they're going to roll back to August, start the second half, or Dylan will get the call. But we'll find out first on Pace's end of the field here as they're going to go on offense, and we'll get to see them.
Yeah, we're going to get to see them firsthand, and looking forward for a second great half. Good second half, so let's see what happens here. But I think it's going to be a good game. I mean, so far we got a good game, 16-10, and it's been lots of surprises to say that.
Here we go, ready to roll now. South Hawks kicking off. Pace Vikings now are going to get the ball here. Looks like confusion there. Who's going to get it? He does feel it on the 8-yard line or so, out to the 20. Makes a break for the edge of the field there and does get tackled by number 10 in South Hawks.
Yeah, they're going to get the ball at about the 26-yard line. And, Aaron, what we were talking about earlier, they were able to run successfully on the left-hand side. Let's see if they continue to do that. I mean, they were just sprinting on the left-hand side of South. They caught South about 2 or 3 times unaware of that left-hand side. And let's see if Pace can capitalize, especially having the ball here on the left, on the bottom half of the hash marks. Let's see if they continue to go on that left side and get some yards out there, because they were able to move the ball pretty well there. So you see how it goes.
All right, here we go. Pace Vikings now. They have a chance, just down 6 points. Touchdown and an extra point gets them the lead, and they'll have to start right here. There's a little fake pitch that worked earlier. This time it doesn't. South Hawks all over that one. Gain of 2 though, and that's something to start there for Pace.
Yeah, one of the South players come out with the ball, but no turnover here. But yeah, Pace has got to be really cautious about these turnovers right now, because South smells that turnover, and it's like, like eating blood there. You got to keep that ball and hold on to it for dear life because they've turned the ball, like you said earlier, 4 consecutive times. And that's caused that, the pace offense to stall out, and not do anything here.
Second down. Pace Vikings offense. I formation, kind of an old school, if you will.
Oh, there's a movement there.
Formation 73 just gets a little jump on that. But, that old school kind of I formation is a run-heavy offense, Joe.
Yeah. Usually when you do that, you're absolutely right, Aaron. I think that's going to be a false start.
Delay a game on the defense. Disconcerting signals. 5 yards.
Disconcerting signals.
I've never heard that one before.
So that's going to be when the defense is trying to draw the offense, trying to imitate the snap count, basically. And they're the ones saying hut, 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 or hike, hike. And they're trying to get that offense to jump, and they got it there, so that goes on the defense.
Well, they got number 73 for the Pace Vikings to jump. And,
they did.
So, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know. That's something learned I knew today, something new.
That is the umpire's job. He's the one right there. You can see on the screen, he's just tapped number 32 on the helmet. That's his job right there. He's got to control that line of scrimmage, and he called it right there. All right, he's second down now. Here we go. This is the speedster we saw earlier. Look at him go. Now he's going to break this one out to the 50. He does have wheels, folks. 44 tackled from behind, but that's a big pickup there. And number 8.
Yeah, he's been running the ball extremely well, number 8. And he's had the one that has some success on the left-hand side. But this time he was able to get on the right-hand side and pick up a first down and a good gain. And so let's see if, Aaron, right now they're only one possession away. So Pace is still within good striking distance to come back and get on this game here.
Ivan Gonzalez, man, he's a good runner. When he gets on the outside especially, and he's able to get full range, he's able to make some speedy attempts on the outside. Here he goes again. He'll get another shot here following his blocker. That time didn't get enough space, so he gets the line of scrimmage and no more.
Yeah, this time he's going to get met at the line of scrimmage. Good job of the defensive line for the Harlingen South. We're able to swarm on him really quickly.
It'll bring up second down, no gain.
And no gain on that one, so good job of the defense. But yeah, he's been running pretty well there.
Okay, second down, Pace Vikings in South Hawk territory. They got a shot here to make something happen. They would want nothing more but to get on the board here and take the lead here early in the second half. They know their defense can hold South if they need to. Here we go, second down.
Definitely.
Blitz coming on the outside, and it will get home and quarterback sack, if you will. He was going to run it, but either way, tackle for loss in the backfield by number 35 of the South Hawks, Andrew Luna.
Yeah, it's going to be about a 6-7 yard loss, and that's going to be a long third down, Aaron. That's what you don't want to do. After a no gain play, and then you go for a 7-yard loss, that's kind of tough to do. But nevertheless, it's going to be a long third down, and the offense was clicking until that one play just happened, and that just makes you. One thing we haven't seen though from Pace, we really haven't seen the pass play, have we, Aaron?
No, they really haven't gone to the air. Excluding those little swings from the out in the backfield, just to the outside. But other than that, have not tried to test it downfield yet. All right, here we go. Handoff. Ivan Gonzalez, and he'll lose a few yards on this carry.
Yeah, this time they were containing them for about a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring on a punt for the Pace Vikings. And good job of the South Hawks defense to hold them down. And now they should be able to get the ball back pretty deep in their own territory, depending on how the run back could be. But yeah, we're just talking about that, Aaron. I have not seen. Have they even? They haven't gone down deep at least once, right?
I don't think so. Nope.
Yeah.
All right, South Hawks punt return team now gets a chance. Seth Vergara runs out onto the field. Almost blocked there.
Yeah.
Fair catch called for at the 20.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Crew.
That's what it looks like.
All right, handoff Moss Boss up the middle between the tackles. That's what he does best. He's able to get a few yards. Gain us to about 7.
Yeah,
tough run there by Moss Boss.
Big 6 or 7 yards, and that's what they want to do is just keep grinding down the middle, keep wearing down that defense, and that's exactly what they're doing. They've had success just running down the middle a couple of times, Aaron, and they've gotten those 4 or 5 yards, sometimes 6 and 7 yards with Moss Boss on there. David Sanchez running really well around the outsides as well. But yeah, you're right. One thing's for sure, with Anaya has been a quarterback since the first possession.
And you'll get another shot right here. 2nd down and 3. Handoff, left-hand side. Sanchez trying to get that edge. Good tackle here by number 80 of the Pace Vikings, and he does not let him get to that first down marker.
No, he didn't. He held him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not, he's not letting me go away." So that's going to be brings out what, a 3rd and short, maybe less than a yard.
That's Emilio Cahuiche. I'm doing my best to get his last name right there, but yeah, I called him earlier in the game. He's kind of been all over the place. He had that big, remember that big holding on that pass play that saved a touchdown, really. And so, but he's kind of been all over the field tonight, number 80. Kind of a different number for a secondary guy. You don't really call it number 80s from the secondary.
No, that's usually a receiver's number, maybe, And
maybe he is a receiver playing defense, too. All right, handoff, Moss Boss, and good job there by the Pace Vikings, getting him in the backfield, holding on. And that's number 22 for Pace, making the tackle finally.
Moss Boss up the middle.
Christian Hossa.
Yeah, they were going to get him for about a 2-yard loss. That's going to bring another 4th down for the South Hawks. This time, Coach Gonzalez is just going to punt it away.
Yeah, man, but Pace defense again.
They've been playing well, Aaron. They have been playing well.
I mean, look, 4 turnovers from that Pace Vikings offense, and you've only given up 16 points. That's impressive, and you got to be happy about that. Your Pace defensive coordinator, because your defense has been keeping your team in the game tonight.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Nice looking punt there. Dropping in around the 34-yard line. This will be returned. Good block. There's going to be a block in the back, I think.
Yeah, you saw that one right away, didn't you?
Yeah.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Get away, yeah.
And still it happens. No matter how hard you practice it, it still happens.
It's almost like if you're to draw a line down, the halfway point of your shoulder pad, right? And if you're behind that line, it can be called.
Yeah.
And so even what looks to be a side block, if it's on that back edge of that shoulder pad, you're going to get called for it. And that one was kind of like that. He didn't actually get him in the numbers. He was actually kind of that back edge of that shoulder pad.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And they're going to call that too, though.
Yep.
So.
It's technically on the blind side. So, all right, here we go. That I formation again. Looking to get to the outside. Gonzalez.
Ball carrier number 8.
Couple yards.
Couple yards. Yeah, he's able to run around. But, I think South has pretty much snuffed out what Pace is. They're going to run.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 8
I mean,
for the Vikings.
Sometimes you got to take a shot downfield just to open up that defense.
Open it up.
Just open it up. Like, hey, they can throw. Because right now I don't even think we've seen the arm. Right? If you can, we.
I agree with you. But it's the same 3 plays, Joe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Again, it's gonna be a toss outside, being a handoff up the middle, or the quarterback's gonna fake it and run to the outside. Oh, here we go. Now we got a free play, but here comes the pressure up the middle. He does able to get it to Gonzalez somehow, and they'll get 5 yards. They'll probably take that penalty and get the 5 yards.
And this is when you get a free play. This is where you got to take that shot. They gain no gain. So yeah, they're gonna get 5 yards out of this, but you got to take some chances here.
Defense, 5 yards. Previous spot, still 2nd down.
So it's not gonna make it about a 2nd and 3 maybe.
All right, Joe. 2nd, and they got 2 shots. Here comes blitz, left-hand side, and he's able to squirt by that Gonzalez. Big hit there by number 4 of the Hawks. That's Ethan Garza, but not after he got the first down. First down Pace Vikings.
I mean, you saw him running, and then it seemed like he made a brick wall. He just boom. That was what was that number 4 you said, Aaron?
Yes, Ethan Garza.
Ethan Garza. That was he just ran into a wall. That looked pretty cool.
Ethan Garza a couple of weeks ago, he was carrying the football all over the place, and today he's predominantly played on the defensive side of the ball. I think David Sanchez kind of came in and took that spot as a running back and allowing Ethan Garza to really hone in and focus on the defense side of the ball. And it's been a good call. Called his name a few times tonight. First down for the Pace Vikings. That time, not enough to stop that first down. Pace Vikings on a roll.
Yeah.
Another 3 yards, Joe.
Another 3 yards.
3-4 yards at a time.
You got to be impressed by that because they're going to run.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're not a pass. Obviously, we've known from the first half they're not a passing team. And it looks like 99.9 of their plays are going to be run plays. And yet they're having success, knowing that you're running up the gut with the left of the right-hand side, but they're getting the yards in. And South is now starting to play a little bit more inside, so.
There's that outside toss. Man, Ethan Garza blew that up on the outside. I don't know if you saw, but he hit that blocker, and really what it did is it caused a wall for Gonzalez to run into, and he single-handedly stopped that play right there.
Yeah, he did. He literally did. And that was about a good 3-5 yard loss there.
Yes.
So now it's going to be a long third down. So.
I mean, this second half has been all defense, Joe, both sides of the ball.
Yes, it has.
Hey, by the way, we're almost through the third quarter. That first quarter took almost 35 minutes, y'all, and that's no joke. This third quarter has been all about 12, I think. It just happens that way sometimes. So third down and 12. He's going to pass it down. Here it is.
Oh.
He's got him. Oh, man, just overreached there, but number 5 was open, and that pass was good. It was just a touch off.
Aaron, I really thought that he got held there.
Yeah?
He did. I think,
there was some contact for sure.
There was some contact and made him stop. I thought there was going to be a penalty flag, but, hey, they can throw.
Yeah, they can.
They can throw, and he's got an arm.
Open it up. Throw it some more.
Yeah, throw it some more, but it looked like, that's the way I looked at it, it looked like he kind of stopped his momentum going and able to get the ball. But that was actually, a good play. Kind of got South a little bit off guard there. And maybe that's what they need to do in the second half, is to get them off guard a little bit.
Try it again. Oof. Man, 28 was so close to blocking that one.
Yeah.
Watch out there. Pace Vikings let it roll a little bit. Down to 17.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Oh, yeah. Another loose ball. But, there's just been so many here. Moss Ponce has
no gain on the play, second down.
gotten some good runs, but also has a lot of runs with negative yards as well, too. So either the offensive line is not doing their job or the defensive line of Pace is getting some good penetration and able to push him back, though, because I think that might be a no-gainer or, it's a no-gainer, but, it could have gone in, a yard loss or so. But, he was able to fight through it, though.
Yep. All right, second down and 10 coming up for South Hawks now. 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. And timeout being called by South Hawks.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound cheerleaders, and you're watching Real.
Ladies and gentlemen, some halftime scores. Donna High School 7, Brownsville Veterans Memorial 36.
Okay.
Wow.
Wesco East 35, Brownsville Lopez 0.
Wesco East, that was a great game last week. South and Wesco East.
7-3, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
South came out with it, and maybe it's just kind of that again. Look at this. He's open. He's got him. Look at him make that catch. 15. He's going to make a turn. Desmond Cano comes back. I don't know. He could have just run out to that corner there.
I think you're right there. He had to kind of look for the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. He could have hit that corner, and I think he would have been gone.
He decided to cut it back this way for some reason. And you're down on the field. Right? We're up here. We got a bird's eye view, and it's hard when you're in process. But man, what a great catch there! And Dylan showing that he can extend the field also with his arm. And Desmond Cano getting his name called tonight as he gets downfield and makes a big play for the Southhawks. First down and 10. The offense finally has some life here. Dylan making a good move here to the left. Gains maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, probably going to be about a good yard and a half.
Picks up about 1.5, second down.
Yeah. But nevertheless, though, that was a good pass. We haven't seen much of that going around here today. And either side, South, of course, has thrown the ball a few times, but Pace don't even. I don't know if that was the first time I saw him throw, but that could have been the first time. But nevertheless, we got a good ball game. 1:28 left to play in the third quarter. Hawks 16, Pace Vikings 10.
All right, second down and 9. Southhawks a little life right there on that long pass play. Dylan Anaya looking downfield. Here comes that blitz on the outside. It has been tough to get away from it. Drops his shoulder there, but he gets a few yards, but he takes a big hit on the way down.
Yeah, he took some big hits on there, but yeah, they have been blitzing on the left-hand side of that defense, and they've done it very consistently, Aaron. And they've had some good success with either getting to him or making him rush what he wants to do. But nonetheless, they have been getting down to there, and this time, he was able to avoid that and pick up about 5 yards.
I like the way Dylan Anaya plays, by the way. A young guy, sophomore. He plays really tough, and he plays bigger than the size he is. And it's good to see him develop here right before our eyes. Look at him now. He's going to break 130, 25, 20. Makes a move down to the 17-yard line or so. And just talking about the toughness of this young man, and he shows it right there on that play.
After taking a good hit on the last play right now, he leaves right now and goes down and gets a first down at the red zone. It's inside the 20-yard line. What a good play. And that should probably do it for the third quarter. I think they're going to let it go through. Maybe talk this one. No, they're going to go up there and
right back at it again.
Yeah, maybe catch him off guard.
Don't let him catch a breath, because that blitz has been tough to deal with. Look at this. They're going to run to the left-hand side, to their strength side. 80, there he is. Oh, look, Dylan Anaya is still staying on his feet. Spun around, Joe.
Yeah.
Got an extra couple yards on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the third
There's that 80 again from Pace, right?
Hey, let me get his name. He's got an awesome name, by the way. I hope I'm doing it justice tonight.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? New. Hello?
Accesible.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Here we go.
Hi, HEISD family. I'm here with your South Tennis team. They're the boys, girls, and team tennis district champions. They are 8-0 this year and ready to become the 32-5-8 district champions this year. Tell me, what has been your key to success for the year?
Well, the key to success was energy! Focus! Grit! And more importantly, unity! Yeah!
I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go!
We got to run down here. That tennis team seems a little more excited to some of the football teams we've seen here at the stadium the past several years. So shout out to that tennis team. Hey, that's awesome. We got a good one here on the field though tonight. Got two teams that are battling it out. It's been a great game so far. Coach Gonzalez sending a coach out there and one assistants.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Get the first points on the board in the second half. Anaya, handoff, Moss Boss up the middle, battling his way through.
Oh,
He'll go down. First down, though, for the South Hawks.
Got a first down. He kept those legs pumping, and he was able to get a couple more yards on that play. I love to see that Moss Boss go in and right down the middle, too, Aaron. And, now South is knocking on the door here, trying to make it a two-possession game. And honestly, the way I see it here right now, being such a defensive game in a certain aspect, South goes up by 2 points. It's going to be very difficult for Pace unless they open up the playbook and maybe start passing.
Yeah, I agree with you. And we may get to see what we've been asking for this game. All right, 16-10 your score. Here we go. South Hawks. Anaya, keeper, left-hand side, going for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, South Hawks. Dylan Anaya with 6 points.
That was a good play by Dylan Anaya, running around the left-hand side, able to use his speed to get into the corner and get inside the end zone and right on the pylon, and able to get 6 points for the South Hawks, making it a 22-10 ball game. Extra point pending.
Yeah, Pace's defense has really been strong tonight. I think, they've been holding. South is finally starting to break through a little bit. But really, the Pace offense, Joe, has really struggled since early on in the first quarter. Really,
right.
Those points came early on in the first quarter and have not really, early in the game, haven't really been able to get that juice going on offense again.
No, when you have the 4 consecutive turnovers, it really hurts you as well.
All right, going 2-point conversion here to make it a 14-point game. Dylan Anaya, this time he will not be denied. He's in for that 2-point conversion. South Hawks 24, Vikings 10.
Oh, they wanted to make.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen Sound Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At Bogus Stadium tonight with Dr. Burt, Children's Dentistry Smile Cam, and definitely a lively environment here at Bogus Stadium on Friday nights in Harlingen, Texas.
Yes, it is.
We get the pleasure of, calling both Harlingen teams, depending on what Friday it is. And just kind of see the crowds come out and enjoy time as a family. Especially in this nice, kind of finally feels like fall here in South Texas.
Yeah, it takes us the late September, early October. Tomorrow's October. Just
I know, that's true. In case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah. So October tomorrow.
Kickoff time again. They're gonna be kicking to the back of this end zone, I'm pretty sure, here with that short field they're gonna have to work with up to the penalty. Pace Vikings probably won't bring this one out. Their offense needs a little boost right now. Needs to get something going. They're gonna try to get back in this game. Now down 2 touchdowns with 10:48 remaining in the game.
Yeah. South is really kind of turned it on in the second half, able to put those points on the board. But I think we got to see something different if at least have a chance to come back. Pace has got to do something more. Oh, onside.
Wow. Oh, the ball's that's South Hawk football. Oh, my. What a risk take right there by Coach Gonzalez, and it pays off. Nobody was expecting the onside.
Well, not when you're up by 2 touchdowns, Aaron. You don't expect that, but that's why you get them off guard is when you do that.
Player down on the field. Player down.
Wow. Yeah, the thing is, like, everybody's kind of just scrambling for the football, and oh man, I saw that. There's gonna be unsportsmanlike conduct on a player takes off his helmet on the field. You cannot do that. You cannot take your helmet off while you're on the field of play. So to add insult to injury for the Pace Vikings, they're gonna get another penalty tagged on to the end of this, which is a recovery by South.
And I think he told him something as well. He yelled at the refs or did something.
I saw it.
Yeah, he kind of.
We will not repeat what looked like it was said on the field. But either way, it's
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Really snuck one on there, and with success too, was able to get the onside kick.
Well, I said earlier in the broadcast, again, South coming in 2-0 in district play. Is that correct? And check me on that.
2-0, and then Pace was 1-0.
1-0 in district play, right? And so, definitely kind of. I think they're 1-0 though. I think Wesco East was the first district game last week. I think they're both 1-0 coming in tonight. And so new district for Harlingen South, by the way, been in 6A for the last several years. School attendance numbers dictated that they went down to 5A, and so now they're in this. And so, kind of coming into this game, you're kind of looking at that district kind of stacked up, and you're looking at South, you're looking at Donna High. That's kind of on a roll right now. But Pace is right up there still. Anaya, look at him go. Shakes off 1, 2, 3. Finally, the fourth gets him down, close to that first down mark.
Number 80 again.
Hey, let me get his name out again.
I want to remember that name.
Yeah, a unique, awesome name, by the way. That is Cahuiche. Emilio. Yeah, he's been all over the place. And you can't miss that number 80 in that back end of the defensive field there.
No, not at all.
Kind of stands out a little bit. Right around that 10-minute mark now here in the ballgame, 24-10. South Hawks executed that onside kick. You're able to recover that. Those are rare. I need to look at the percentages, but it's I don't know. It's got to be less than 10%. But they got one. Look at this pass into the arms of number 11. He's down to the 2-yard line. That is 11, Jacob Cano.
That's Jacob Cano. I thought he was going to squeeze in, but that's as close as you get. He's about the 2-yard line. 2-yard line, good pass. It's, open it up a little bit, something a little different there. And, they're getting that pass going, a little run. South has been mixing it up a little bit. Pace, on the other hand, has just run the ball. It's successfully at times, but, sometimes when, I think you got to open it up, and you got to see that happening.
Well, I think, we'll get to this discussion here after what happens here in this possession. We'll put a pause on it, but here we go. At this time, Anaya is going to get the keeper. Good job there in the backfield by the defenders. Who got his hand there first? That was number 9 for Pace Vikings.
Yeah, that was number 9 and 22.
9-22, yep.
Quarterback made up in the backfield by number 22, Christian Hinojosa.
That's Edward Guerrero, number 9, and Christian Hinojosa, number 22.
Good job on them both.
A loss of 2, second and goal from the 5.
Now it's going to bring a second and goal from the 5-yard line, Aaron, and that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to do. Do you run again? Do you pass? But a little less though. South, I'm still kind of a little shocked here by the by the onside kick though. I mean,
I think Pace still is too.
Yeah, I think Pace too. I got to give him that.
All right, here we go. We're going to go heavy set now. They did have somebody jump across. Not sure. Ball on the ground though. No penalty flag, and it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Ball on the field recovered by the quarterback, number 8, Dylan Anaya.
Now you're going to have a. Now you got to go for field goal. I mean, unfortunately here. You have to, yeah. That's going to be another 4-yard loss, 5-yard loss.
Got another player down in the end zone for Pace Vikings.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work. Debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Managed to put some, you got to understand it was 10-0.
Yeah.
And then right now we're 24-10. So the offense started clicking in. It looked like pace was really coming on strong, and they were able to move the ball. And then those 4 consecutive turnovers really just
on the offense
just made everything go, bad for them. Which it would do for anybody, But yeah, now we're looking at a 3rd down or 4th down.
And they still have that offense in there. I thought it was 4th down.
No, I think it's 3rd. Well, I'm looking at the guy over there holding it, but they're going to get, that was about a 9-yard loss, though.
So 3rd down and 14 now. Sends man in motion. Goes back. There's movement on the line, I think.
Yeah.
So here's one of those things. Will it go against the defense that caused? Nope. They're going to say that was offensive false start.
Still 3rd down.
So another 5 yards back and still 3rd down. Southhawks offense kind of getting a punch in, but then kind of going backwards also. And just, I was going to try to get into that conversation here in a little bit, but going to have to make a decision at quarterback moving forward, in my opinion. Maybe some of these kind of erratic things. Oh, look at this. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. Hawks number 11, Jacob Cano on the trick play.
A pass to pass,
Wow. It was a backwards pass. Onside kick and a trick play. Man, Coach Gonzalez is he's putting it out there tonight.
Yeah, now we got a 30-10 game. South with 30 unanswered points here after being down 10 points from the Pace Vikings, and now find themselves in a very commanding lead with 8:02 left to play in the 4th quarter. Unless something weird happens, but you can almost say this game is pretty much done. South has played really well on both sides of the ball.
Oh, I think he pulled that one, right?
Oh, yeah, hit the scoreboard.
Yeah, he shanked that one to the left. He pulled it to the right.
Yeah.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Via ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
That's all they've done, just put those points up on the board, and that was it. And 3 came from the first turnover from South,
right?
And in that long run, but other than that, they have not been able to do much.
And, credit Pace Vikings defense, man. I mean, really, they have stepped up tonight. They have played a great game.
They have. They really have.
And I think that it just kind of that continual pouring on of Southhawks, just kind of like it eventually started to break that wall, But Pace Vikings defense specifically has played a great game tonight. Here we go, Pace. Their special teams gets a chance here. He'll be tackled down around the 17-yard line. Pace will have long field to work with.
Yeah, they're going to have her. Let's see if they open up something else now. Let's see if they can maybe. I still think they're going to run and run. I think that's just the way they built it. They're just a running team.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have to expand that playbook, though. I mean, again, it's the pitch outside. It's the handoff up front. It's the fake pitch run with the quarterback, and they have run a couple of passes, like an RPO style.
Yeah.
But that's it. I mean, so you got 4 plays really that you got to work on as a defense. Oh, here's a pass. Now it'll open up. Good job there getting that zone. And this is what we're talking about. You've got to expand that playbook a little bit, and maybe they do have it.
Yeah, maybe they do. Maybe they're just waiting for the fourth quarter with 7:44 left to play in the game.
Yeah.
That's just like, hey, we got to wait to that time is when we throw our pass in the game. But, I mean, that was a good pass. I mean, able to get 6-7 yards on this play, you know, and that's a good thing. At least it keeps the defense guessing, and at least, you know, for one thing, Aaron, and I can run again if you want to keep running. And then maybe throw a pass in between, and you can catch the defense, you know, a little. Oh, he's going to pass again.
Yeah, gets outside here. The defense is going to throw across his body. Did have his fullback open there, just threw it too high for him.
Yeah, threw it a little too high.
But, you know, right now they're starting to kind of pick apart that zone defense that South has been running. And really, all night you could have probably done that a little bit. You know, get your running back behind, in front of the linebackers, to the side, in front of the cornerbacks, inside, you know, in front of the safeties, things like that. Find those pockets. They could have had a little pass game going earlier in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah, you're right. I think maybe we would have had a different outcome or a different story here if they would have just
mixed it up.
Right, and mixed it up earlier.
Yeah. Either way, 3rd down and 4. We do know that he can throw the ball. Look at this. He's going to keep it. He has this option also. And a nice little quarterback draw. Looks like he stays in bounds, so the clock should keep running.
Yeah.
Quarterback keeper and advice to the left-hand side. On the stop, number 32. Caleb Anaya. Viking pick up
Caleb
a 1st down.
Anaya making the stop there. Got under 7 minutes left to play, but they're not giving up. They want to get at least some points on the board.
All right, 1st and 10 now. Now we're going to start to see a little bit. There he goes, downfield. Got a receiver. No. Way overthrown. I think he was expecting an out pattern. You know, and I think that's Gonzalez, all right, Ivan Gonzalez. And he ran an inside slant. It just miscommunication there.
Yeah, because either that or mistiming because he overthrew that one.
But he's got speed, by the way. He could probably run past those defenders.
Yeah, he's their running back that's been able to do well.
But you got to be on the right. If you're throwing it to an outside, you know, pattern, he's got to be running outside pattern. That time he ran an inside slant. So he does go back, Gonzalez, into that slot receiver position. They're going to try to utilize his speed. Defenders playing quite a bit off. Here comes a blitz, though. Nowadays, left-hand side, little block there. Good job on Pace Vikings on that play formulation. 1st down.
Yeah, good run, good pickup, 1st down.
To the left-hand side.
Hey, they get the chains moving. That's all that matters, you know. But yeah, excellent run there. Number 1.
1st and 10 for the Vikings.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from a 45-yard line. And, you know, and Aaron, you know, they have been able to move the ball. They, you know, on their run game, they have been able to, but then something happens, a fumble or just mistakes or some penalties just hold them back down a little bit.
All right, now 1st and 10, 6:30 remaining in the ball game. Looking downfield, little hold I saw there on the outside as South brought the heat on both sides. And they got to him quickly, and he's down, quarterback sack.
Yeah, he's going to get dollars for about 8-9 yards. That's going to be some, you know.
For the Hawks. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's going to be bring up a 2nd and long. Good job of the South defense getting some push down on that line and getting that sack down.
Yeah, Lerma on the top of your screen there, 44. He actually had a clean run to the quarterback. He got past the offensive tackle, and the offensive tackle actually kind of hooked him as he ran by him, but it wasn't called. I mean, it really wouldn't have made a difference. They still got to the quarterback, but you know, when you're in that position as offensive lineman, you're like, man, I got to do something to protect my quarterback because I'm beat. And that's what happened there. 2nd down now, looking downfield. Nowadays. Fumble, ball on the ground. This is turnover number 5 for the Pace Vikings, and it is South football. Wow, 5 turnovers, folks. That's number 35 from South. Jumps on it. That's Andrew Luna.
Andrew
On the
Luna.
recovery, number 35, Andrew Luna.
Yep, Andrew Luna, number 35. Good job on his part there.
You know, just my heart goes out to Pace Vikings. I feel like, you know, especially in their first half, playing a tough ball game, coming out with a lot of fight. You know, if you would have asked me in the first, second quarter, man, I would say, man, both these teams are pretty evenly matched, you know, and
it looked like that.
It really did.
It did. It looked like it was going to be one of them games that is, you know, 24-21, 30-28 kind of game. But South has really been pulling away and done a really good job on this, you know. And the turnovers have really killed them.
Yeah, the turnovers, you know, for pace, and then I think just, you know, kind of Anaya was able to get in there and get rhythm. Now they've switched back, by the way, to August Wilson, quarterback. So some quarterback questions, Joe, you know, for South Hawks moving forward. Quarterback question, I should say.
Yeah, well, I saw him earlier on the last, when the defense was South defense, he was warming up.
Okay.
So he was warming up, and he was was tossing the ball around with one of the players here. So usually do that is when you usually want, you know, come in or something on there, but.
Well, you know, at this time of the game's pretty well in hand, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
You know, now he's coming in as a backup. You know, after starting the game that first drive. So either way, that's going to be out of the hands of Sanchez. They're going to have to figure this out because you got to know, you know, when you show up to the game who you're rolling with, Joe, and that way you can prepare and really work into that quarterback's strengths.
Well, and I spoke to somebody about that. One of the coaches last week about it, and one of the things that they had said is it's kind of tough to do it during the middle of the season.
Sure,
already,
I understand.
Right? You know,
yeah.
You know, they did this game, but that was one of the things that they were talking about, and you know, all he mentioned was that they wanted to, but they just felt that it was already this.
Got you.
You know. This has been working, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, they won.
Oh, look at this. He's going to bust one here down to the 15. Flag on the play down to 11. Great screen set up there. August Wilson delivered that one on the money.
Yeah, he did throw a very nice pass there.
Yeah, definitely hard to make a mid-season change, but, you know, you're at the beginning of your district play. And playoffs are on the line, right? And district title's still on the line, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of district ball games to go. You know, there's still plenty of football, you know, and I know we talked about it earlier, how we feel sometimes it just, you know, football season just, you know, just comes through us really quick.
It's here and then it's gone.
It's here and it's gone, and here we got to do this, you know. So I guess this penalty's going against South, and it's going to be a spot foul.
Couple of big plays called back tonight for South. Again, you know, sloppy play, lots of mental errors, you know, on South's behalf. I mean, this really should be, like I said, 51-10 right now, at least. But here goes August Wilson, pump fakes on that one. He's going to pull this one, run it himself. But really, South has not capitalized on the mistakes of Pace Vikings like they should have. And really, a lot of it came down to some pretty tough penalties that they dealt themselves.
Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. That's been the key point of the whole game here.
Not enough guys.
Is turnovers, penalties, and, you know, just a lot of things have just gone. So we got a second down and no gain. No, it's going to be what, first and
15 or so.
15, yeah, 5-yard penalty.
All right, first down, 15 to go. Second down, I'm sorry. They have second here and first on the field. We'll figure it out. Moss Boss now drops that shoulder pad level, gets out to the 30, gains 5, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think he got original, maybe a little shy, but always, you know, we got somebody down here for the pace number 10. He's up on his own, but
once
I think
again,
he got a
ladies and
stinger
gentlemen,
there.
there's going to be a Tiny Stars camp coming up October 15th. Once again, Tiny Stars camp October 15th.
At this point in the game, 3:30 remaining. Clock's just going to run. You know, at this point, I think both. Oh, one team has 3, one has 2. No timeouts are being called right now, and so it's kind of one of those things where, you know, this game is kind of at the point where you kind of know what you got, and stay healthy, get to the next one, because both of you still have a shot. Playoffs still on the line, even district title. Here we go.
Oh, somebody ran into one another.
Tackle there in the backfield is August Wilson, my number 2 of the Pace Vikings.
Yeah, there was some confusion in the background here by the Harlingen South Sox. You got two guys running into one another and caused some confusion. I saw David Sanchez looking upset, like, hey, you're supposed to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but hey, it happens.
All right, that was on the tackle there. That was number 2, Osvaldo Alviar. All right, third down. 12 to go, 2:40 remaining in the ball game. Still scored 30-10. South Hawks in command at this point. Showing blitz on the outside. August Wilson gets away from 1. Another one. He's going to turn the Jets on here on the outside, trying to get there. I think he does stay in bounds. They want him to stay in bounds. Don't want him to stop that clock.
No, they want to burn as much time.
To the right-hand side goes out of bounds around the 25.
To me, I think Izzy's probably just going to go for it. I mean, just to burn more time off. I mean, what's going to happen there?
Yeah.
You give the ball over to Pace on downs, and hope they don't score 3 touchdowns in less than 2 minutes.
Looking ahead here a little bit, Pace Vikings will go to battle against Brownsville Lopez next week.
Timeout.
And
Harlingen
South Hawks.
That is their second half.
Will go against.
Don't miss South Padre Island's 34th annual Sandcastle Days event at Clayton's October 6th through the 9th. Watch as master sculptors create works of art. Enjoy live music, fireworks, and family fun. Admission is free. Join us at Sandcastle Days at Clayton's Beach Bar and Grill.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Me or you? Hello?
Accesible.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Districts, Joe, because for so many years he had South and Harlingen behind the same district, so he saw the same teams week after week, every year. And so it's kind of cool, this year to be able to have 2 different districts, so he gets to see some different teams coming in bogus.
Yeah, I love this. That we got a 6A and a 5A squad now. I really do. I haven't seen Pace since when
many years
back when Harlingen used to play him back in when they played when they were in the Brownsville district.
That's a nice looking kick, and it is up and it is good.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a good boot right there. 47-yard field goal, by the way. 47. That's good for a high school kicker.
It is. And you know what? Going back to Pace, though, Pace has always been the when there was only 5A, I think they were the 4A squad of Brownsville, right?
They were.
They were so you really didn't see them much.
No.
And then, back when they were at 4A school, they were actually a pretty good team. They were one of the top
history.
Yeah.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports.
Now, that's a recap I can give you. Just like that. It's just South looked like they were, but they were, the offensive Vikings were able to move the ball, but somehow they just turned over in 4 consecutive series. They were able to turn the ball over. So it's safe to say that this game's pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, I'm going to stand corrected, Joe. And thanks to Bert here in the booth. So, I've been kind of saying Donna. I did mention Brownsville. All right, right now, current score, Brownsville Veterans Memorial 57, Donna 7. So maybe Brownsville Veterans Memorial's a team.
Oh,
you got to circle in that schedule, right?
Bert over here. All right, I got
Thank you, Bert.
Bert, you're the man.
Yep. I stand corrected. Brownsville Veterans Memorial, 57-7. And whether you're a Pace Viking fan or Iron South, mark that on your schedule.
And I think we see Memorial here, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I'll look here. No, they're playing at. South plays at.
Man, that would have been a good game to watch.
It's October 28th.
Wow. Well, 1:31 left to play.
Well, Veterans Memorial has 1 loss this year, and it's against San Benito, who's undefeated. Not sure how San Benito's doing tonight, but so they beat, St. Joseph, Port Isabel, PSJA, and pretty handily also. Right now they're up 57-7. So, Veterans Memorial only lost coming to San Benito, which is a 6A squad, by the way. A lot of people at the beginning of the season said, oh, man, South lost Bird Bowl, right? It's a down year. But you got to realize Harlingen High School has probably one of the strongest teams we've seen in a while. That's a 6A team now.
Yeah, they've
team
been looking tough. You know, the Cards, and I think we get to see them next week, Aaron.
Yep.
We get to watch the game here, and nevertheless, it's you know, but the one I have, everybody has in their calendar, and all you fans out there, all waiting for the Battle of Oil.
Yep, gonna be a good one.
And it's gonna be a good one. We get to call it here at Bogus Stadium. Last year, both South and Harlingen played away.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't get to see San Benito not once last year.
Handoff here, right hand side, and 44 has been working hard tonight.
He's been a workhorse, and
yeah,
he's not giving up, and he's been, he's been doing everything. This will probably be the last play of the ball game. I think they're just running the ball down. It's got 3rd and 10.
Third down for the Vikings.
And they're not rushing. This will be the last play of the ball game.
Well, good to see Brownsville pace here at Bogus Stadium again. Hard-fought battle. Played really well here, for a couple quarters into the third quarter, actually into the fourth, and so hard-fought battle here in this district, and, good luck to both teams moving forward. Hopefully everybody stays healthy, gets healthy, and has a good rest of the season. First down for Pace Vikings. And that number 5, by the way, he's had a couple good catches here in the second half, and maybe that's something they need to kind of get back to.
Yeah.
Put that in the game plan moving forward. Those little zone pocket passes have been there. So, hey, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure to call this game tonight. Hawks 33, Vikings 10, and we'll sign off here, Joe.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. Drive safely. All the fans here. And for you at home, we'll see you next week.